I swear I will do this right one day. I will not be muted one day. Hello, Martin. I hope you're sleeping well. Peyton and Rob, I hope you all are doing well. Today, I made mistakes yesterday because I was up late playing Elden Ring with Ayla, and that was fun, and I regretted it this morning. I had a 10 a.m. meeting, and I got up at like 8:15 to just get ready for my day, and I was like, wow, I've already lost like a whole hour of my day because I stayed up late playing Elden Ring. I have no regrets though, because it was a lot of fun. Like, I am very excited. I'm very, very excited for Thursday and playing more Elden Ring. There are so many things to die to and so many things to murder me, but I am very much looking forward to being murdered by all of them. I did kill a dragon though. I murdered a dragon. Ayla and I got through the castle together, which was really fun, but I have not beaten Godric the Grafted. So I need to beat Godric the Grafted. And then like Ayla sent me some vocals, and I'm like, oh man, I really just want to mix instead of stream right now. Like, I don't know, like getting fun new vocal, like there's a lot of projects I need to like wrap up right now. But like getting vocal lines and cleaning through them is incredibly fun. I don't know, it's like the same scratch that I have, like the same itch that I'm scratching when I'm cleaning data. So like when you clean good data, you have a lot to do with it, and like you can make some really nice visualizations. And with cleaning vocal lines, it's like, oh yeah, once this is clean, like we're gonna have a good time. So I am really, really excited to clean through this data, but I'm also really excited to go through some of Mori's music today. I will explain more of it when we get there and when we get to it. But yeah, I was also, before my 10 a.m. meeting, I was just going through some emails, and I found out like my triathlon information, and I have to wake up at like the butt crack of dawn to go to this thing. Like I have to be, okay, the triathlon starts at 7:30 a.m. Okay, so if the triathlon starts at 7:30 a.m. and I need X amount of time to commute, and I also need to eat breakfast, and I also need to make sure I don't barf, so that means I got to eat breakfast like an hour earlier, and then I also have to like get all my crap set up. So, and they also recommended like the parking lot is busiest from 6:10 to 6:45, so please try not to come during those times. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be up when Ayla goes to sleep, basically, if I'm gonna get to this triathlon on time. Also, hello Isaac. So yeah, I was reading through all my triathlon information, and it's kind of like hitting me how serious of a thing this is. Like it's not that I haven't been taking this seriously. Sorry, I just need to make sure that the PO doesn't fall asleep. It's not that I haven't been taking this seriously, but I was reading through the packet, and it's like, yeah, you gotta make sure you have your body markings. I'm like, body markings? What am I marking my body with? And so there's a bunch of things I gotta mark up my body with. I was like, maybe I should take a picture, but then I'm like, wait a second, that's like, ugh. You know, like, you get some spicy thigh pics. Okay, to be fair, I'm pretty sure like my legs are in shape, okay? They are in shape. So so anyhow, yeah, I gotta get these body markings on, so I gotta write on myself with a Sharpie. They gave examples of how to do it. They're like no drafting when you're biking, and like there's rules. So in biking, okay, for folks who watch Yowamushi Pedal, in Yowamushi Pedal, there are 6 cyclists on a team, and the cyclists generally ride behind each other, directly behind each other, because that's the way that protects them from the wind, so they can cut through the wind faster and save the energy of the people behind them. And so in a triathlon though, this is a no drafting triathlon, which means you cannot be within like 3 bike lengths or like 6 feet of the person in front of you. Because if you're like closer than that, then you're drafting. And then there's also rules for passing people. That's like, basically it's like driving on a highway, except you're biking. And it's god dang serious. I did not realize there are so many rules. And like, to be fair, I should have read this earlier. And then I was watching like the hype video again for the triathlon, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna drown in this lake. Oh my god. Oh god. Like, there's so many people there. And then I'm thinking like, wait, this lake's kind of dirty. How am I gonna see through this lake? How am I gonna see through the water? Like, usually when I'm swimming, like, I'm looking straight down. I'm not looking up, because when you look up, you're not as aerodynamic in the water when you look up. Because like, yeah, and you're also wasting your energy looking up. And so usually like when you're swimming, like you're kind of like, the way you stand, it's like a dead man float, and then you turn your head and you turn your shoulders. But like when I have to push my head up, like, it's gonna slow me down. I'm not gonna have as much aerodynamic, like, I'm not gonna be water dynamic. I don't know, aerodynamic. I'm not gonna be as aerodynamic in the water. So I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die. They have a warm-up pool, but I'm pretty sure the length of the warm-up pool is like the length of the swimming portion. So I'm like, I can't do that. I cannot waste my energy there. So yeah, we can't. Like, I need to live. Also, hello Amanda, it's been forever. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, this triathlon is like, it's serious business, and I'm like getting kind of nervous, because now I'm like, I had a 10-hour stream scheduled, and then the next day I have another stream with Pembu scheduled. But that means I really have to cut off like at 10 or earlier, because I need to be awake at like 5 a.m. So like maybe 5, no, I need to be awake at like 5:15 a.m. because I have to get all my equipment out. I have to get my breakfast made, I have to load my vehicle, and then I gotta get over there in time. Part of me is just like, you know what, maybe I should just warm up by biking over to the triathlon, because that's like half the battle right there. But then it's like, no, I'm wasting energy, and I need that energy to be able to finish this god dang thing. So yeah, like, they have a whole list of things to bring for a triathlon. Like, people have triathlon hats. I was not aware that we had hats for a triathlon. And like, there are also special rules on like, if you have a bodysuit, if you don't wear a bodysuit. Like, I bought the bodysuit because I'm insecure, you know, like, yeah, I'm mostly insecure. I'm insecure. And so I bought this, hold on. I bought this bodysuit, and I was like, oh my God, does this disqualify me from stuff? And then I was like, oh my God, like, I am in an early racing group. I'm gonna die. I don't know. I'm just, it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm not mildly freaking out. And like, so today, in my last week of training, basically you're supposed to just take it super easy. So usually I do Tuesdays and Thursdays. But this week I'm only doing Tuesday, and I'm giving myself 4 weeks of rest, or 4 days of rest. And so like, this is just like I am like fully prepared. And so usually, because I get a lot of work done in the morning, I try to schedule my workouts like at 2:30 or 3 o'clock, because that's when I'm just not productive anymore. So I'm out here like dying in the heat. Like, I am basically training when you should not be training, and you should be indoor streaming, which is real bad. Also, yes, Kizuna, they have hats. I don't know what these hats are. They also have like the sweaty sunglasses. I'm not the, okay, when I say sweaty sunglasses, like the competitive cyclist sunglasses. I'm like, bruh, I just have my contacts. I'm just trying to finish this thing. And I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten a sunburn yet, but oh my God. Like, there was so much equipment. Like, do you have your pouch? Do you have your towel? Do you have your shoes? I'm like, okay, all I'm bringing to my triathlon is I'm bringing my big towel, I'm bringing my small towel, I'm bringing my cycling shoes, I'm bringing my running shoes, and my water bottle, and my bike. And that's everything. Yeah. Because I'm just gonna hang out in my my triathlon stuff. And we're just gonna try not to die. That is the goal. Pembu, I should be okay. I need something to take my mind off of this, basically. So, but if we can do, like, if it'll, like, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll message you. So, yes, in short, it's been like Zhuni may or may not be freaking out about this. But it's fine. It's fine. I am pumped. I am excited, and I will keep you all up to date if Zhuni drowns in the lake. I'm kidding. I will not most likely. Like, I can swim fine. But I was I met another triathlon a triathlete, and like their family is like a triathlon family, which is wild to me. I did not realize that there were triathlete families. And so she was telling me like she's run this race before, and in this race, like apparently the guys are like super aggressive and like they get all in your business and stuff. Like I'm just, bruh, I am a filthy casual. Like I am, if we are talking Tetrio ranks, I'm like B. I'm not one of these S plus U rank. My goal is to just finish. Okay? I mean, like, I know I can finish. Part of me wants to be really sweaty and aim for like a good time. But like, I'm just here for a good time. I'm here for the beer garden after. And again, like just for the experience of doing it. Like I've been thinking, since I'm in shape, like I might as well just sign up for another one. But then I have to train. I have to keep training. And training is a pain in the butt. That's my Tuesday and Thursday, not gone, but like my Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is why I started streaming on Mondays and Wednesdays. But yeah, I don't know. Like I just, anytime I'm traveling, like okay, it is fun going to new places and then running around, like doing like a solid 6-7 miles where I'm traveling. It's probably been one of my favorite parts about like training for the triathlon. So just hearing a triathlete family, I'm reminded of the other family in Mitchell's versus the Machines. Oh my God, that sounds terrifying. I need to watch that though. But yeah, like this family is like a hardcore triathlon family. And you know, maybe like, I don't know. I think if I had a kid, I'd be like, look, if you want to run with like Father Judy, sure, you go run with me. We'll have a great time, Junior. Like you want to go biking with me? Cool. You want to go swimming? It'll be a fun time. We're gonna chill. But yeah, this triathlon is a time. I've also been cooking for Thursday's 10-hour stream. I have monetary incentives for people, kind of monetary incentives. We'll see. And yeah, I am working on other content right now. Lots of other stuff. But okay, let's get into today's stream of listening to Mori's music. So basically, I was chatting with management, and management is like, you should go and listen to other like Hololivers. And I was like, okay, I've never listened to any of them. And like, yes, that's kind of surprising. As like one VTuber, like going into VTubing is almost a culture in itself. You need to know the space, you need to know what's going on. And of course, understanding the impact that Hololive has made on the VTuber community is kind of a big deal. And also within that canon of Hololivers, there's also like really big like people who are well known. And I believe Mori is one of them. I think this is Treasure Box Girl. I've seen the Treasure Box song once or twice, and I'm like, this is a lot of song. But as always, when we're going through these, I really like to start from the beginning and see the progression of the artist. I want to understand where they started and how they ended, and how their style has changed. And I think that really provides a lot more context as to understanding why this is such a cool song in comparison to other songs and their whole canon. Versus we could also do this like categorically as like, oh, this is generally what Mori does really, really well. So what I did was I did some homework. Okay, that is Treasure Box's Hosho Marine. Okay, thank you. Clearly uneducated on Hololivers. So I'm really taking this whole next arc as like, okay, we're gonna look into Hololivers music, some of the Hololivers music. That's not the right sentence I want. Let me try a different sentence. We're going to look into some of the talents of Hololive's music. I think that's the right sentence in the right order. Point being, we're gonna listen to Mori's music today. Red hair versus pink hair. Okay, we're good. I am already on the great foot to start this journey. Okay, I started with, I found Mori's channel, and she also has a playlist of all of her music. So let me transition over. So, the way this is, oh, I forgot to move. My bad. Okay. So the way this is gonna work, we're gonna do this just like a normal, like a typical one, but we're gonna pause pretty frequently so I can listen and see what's going on. I also have Ableton up, The reason I have Ableton up is because I want to loop ideas and I want to like talk about some of the production side. We can always transition to Ableton really, really quickly and see the production side of things. And like see if I can like record and play some of the stuff and listen back to it and like point out why I think it's really interesting line. And also like some of the stuff I can just sing, etc. So the first thing on Mori's playlist, and here's the playlist. I will drop the playlist in here. This is the link to it. Let me go ahead and open up. Let me put this in a music tab real fast, or like a tab it up. Pin. So this is the playlist that we'll be going through. And so we're starting at the very bottom with the original Reaper rapper. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna open this up real big. Let me turn off the BGM. Make sure desktop audio is on. And let's turn this down first. And I can't hear her. Let me fix that. I know exactly why I can't hear her. Unmute. Okay. So I believe this is like original Reaper rap. I'm guessing this video is from debut era as like, oh, I'm trying to get to figure out who I am in regards to like the kind of content I'm making and the kind of music.
Okay.
Let's try that again. Hold on. Okay. I think okay, a lot of VTubers are like, oh, haha, funny beatboxing. I'm positive that's not the point of this. Like the it's like, yeah. But also like she just needs a beat. Like you gotta do what you gotta do. So I will let that slide. That's not the point. But I don't know. I want like a VTuber who's gonna beatbox like actually does it well. Like if you're gonna beatbox, do it like it's funny. Okay, anyhow, I'm sorry. I will get off my beatboxing high horse. But like it is cute. It is cute. And I think yeah, it's cute.
Okay, Nissan Niju Mobbin Mythical Crew. We are Hololive Myth. Let me show you how we do.
Did you really think I'd rap like that?
That's pretty funny. Okay, so this is 2020, and we have.
Myth. Let me show you how we do.
Did you really think I'd rap like that? Sorry, tough luck. Vocals gangster as can be, and I'm still Mori as fuck. I lowered all your expectations, and I'll tank them again because.
Sorry, that's really clever. Like one, how she used the pink overlay as like, oh, I'm adorable, like ha ha ha. And then not the best transition, you know, but I like the transition into this to show like, oh wow, like this is who she is. It definitely is a way to contrast the typical what we expect from a pink-haired VTuber. Also, if you just look at her model, I feel like it's suggested that she's kind of like a badass. And I'm using quote unquote swearing because that's kind of like the tone she's going for. Like I'm a badass.
Sorry, tough luck. Vocals gangster as can be, and I'm still Mori as fuck. I lowered all your expectations, and I'll tank them again because I like to diss myself along with all of my friends. I guess that you could say that I'm old. Fashion the soul snatching, much prefer the slice slashing the.
Wait, that's actually pretty funny. Oh, in the background, you have like a boom, clap, boom, boom, clap. Like, so I'm guessing. Oh yeah. Sorry, let me just make this beat for you really fast. I have it in Ableton. I will record this really quickly. I'm pretty sure this is what she's going for. Let me get a tempo. 2. So I'm pretty sure this is what she's going for. 1, 2, 3. Oh, where are her lines? Wait, does she have the lyrics somewhere?
Gangster as can be, and I'm still Mori as fuck. I lowered all your expectations, and I'll tank them again because I like to diss myself along with all of my friends. I guess that you could say that I'm old-fashioned, the soul snatching, much prefer the slice slashing, the dome blasting.
Okay. Those are actually some good lines. I enjoy the sight slashing to dome blasting. Oh, that's great. That's great. I think that's some good writing there. The IN, and also the alliteration and the old fashioned sight slashing to dome blasting. Ah, that's good.
The martyr, but you've heard the good word of Mr. Yago, I'm presuming, about the brand new idol crew that won't take losing for an outcome. Want some? Come and get it, man.
So this section sounds a lot like Broadway rap to me. It sounds very much right here. But you heard the good word of Mr. Yago, I'm presuming that's a brand new crew that will come to an outcome. Like, that's like, I'm trying to tell the story right here, but I also just ran out of bars. So yeah.
Get it, man, we're ruthless, but how am I gonna prove this without my sight? I'm useless. The truth is, I'm a Reaper on hiatus, trying to decide how to play this. Trapped in a stasis, I hate this. I haven't taken a life in like ages. Okay, this is heinous, but wait, look at me now. Trying to get souls, and I just found out how.
Holy moly, sorry. That's a lot of syllables. Let's start with that's a lot of syllables. I also like how she brought in an actual boom. That's really nice.
I hate this. I haven't taken a life in like ages. Okay, this is heinous, but wait, look at me now. Trying to get souls, and I just found out how. Put up a shroud, string for the crowd, play the game, and the viewers skip out. State because maybe the hate will get loud, and the state of my mind will decline because I'm proud. Presence to doubt. I'll shut my mouth. Get in the feeling this rhyme's going south, and forget that. Deep breath. Slow it down, Reek. What the hell was I thinking? I'm sinking.
This feels very Broadway, actually. Like, even this whole section,
Proud, play the game, and the viewers skip out. State because maybe the hate will get loud, and the state of my mind will decline because I'm proud. Presence to doubt. I'll shut my mouth. Get in the feeling this rhyme's going south, and forget that. Deep.
Then forget that deep breath. It feels very Broadway. This isn't. Okay, this is still like 2020, but I feel like Broadway rap. Like, okay, when I'm saying like Broadway rap is when you compare like Lin-Manuel Miranda, and think about some of his work like Hamilton, Moana, like still very Broadway, versus like some of the pop music where there's rap. Like this is more of like telling the story. I mean, this is clearly her telling a story of who she is and her backstory. And this is really, I think this is a really good way to get it. Also in terms of music production, like bringing in that.
What the hell was I thinking? I'm sinking out of breath. The heat's getting to me. ありがとう。お客様に調子どう？主に英語でラップしていくつもりなんだけど、勉強のために多分日本語使ってみたいと思う。いや、マジで最悪だったそれ。Okay, manager, can we restart? I'll stick to dance or play it smart. No, shaking your head.
What? Sorry, that's great. The story that she's telling here. Also, hello, Elias. The story that she's telling here is, okay, I do have to speak Japanese, but I don't do it well. Manager, please, like, get me out. I'm done. Like, we don't want to do this anymore, manager. And I feel like the banter, like, oh, okay, like, what kind of character am I gonna be? And I think that does come out here, right? This is a whole conversation between her, the audience, and her said manager, where she starts off as like, hi, or like, hi, I'm Mori. Like, I'm so cute. And then like, nah, I'm Mori. I'm gonna kick your ass. And then shifting in this middle part to, oh, like, how am I going to? Like, is this a digestible character? And clearly, I think it's already doing well.
Play it smart. No, shaking your head. That means no right shit. Okay. Jeez, I blew it. I can tell. Cue the haters type and sell. Thought that I could do this shit by simply rapping well, but I've been lying. Case you couldn't see, I'm worse than the rest. So as for any people blind, fuck it. Welcome to hell, I guess. Rapper, don't you demo yo. Yeah, let the blood and rhymes free flow.
Sorry, this is a really funny background. I don't. Again, oh, where, the background. Sorry, let's just listen carefully to the vocals in the back.
Come to hell, I guess. Rapper, don't you demo yo. Yeah, let the blood and rhymes free flow. All my life been no bar.
She's going where, which is a typically like you want the guitar sound like the let me get like a I can't I think this is really funny the way she presents this is like, oh, this is like something I would cook and like, oh, I just need to get some music out there. As like, these are my ideas, I need them there, and I'm trying to get something together. So this is really funny. I like her.
I kill people. Welcome to my live stream, though. Rapper, don't you demo yo. Yeah, let the blood and rhymes free flow. Deadbeat in life, deadbeat in death beat. Alright, so love me till your last breath. Word. So now that you know.
Her chorus is clever. like a deadbeat, dead life, like, oh, because she's a reaper. Like, that's really clever.
So now that you know, so now that's the yo. I'll let you peek at my soul, but just a little. Keep my anger locked inside and speak my feelings in riddles. That's how I do it.
Hi, hi. Kariebe Mori と申します。
Holy moly, what was that transition? Like, as like a vocal art, like as a vocal artist, yeah, as a vocal artist, like that is a wild transition to make. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this wasn't live. Like you can make separate cuts, but even still, like being able to hop into those two characters is vastly different.
So, but just a little. Keep my anger locked inside and speak my feelings in riddles. That's how I do it.
Hi, hi. カリエベモリと申します。死神先生のいつも頑張ってるでしたよ。よろしく。私ね、みんなと一緒に楽しみたいけど、私のことが嫌いな人がたくさんと思う。死神だから。I'm a reaper, so I got a lot of haters, I guess. Well, you know what they say.
Wait, there's a bad recorder in there. Also, hi SD. There's like a, if you listen carefully, like a blur sound.
Well, you know
like there's a recorder that goes blur. It's like slightly out of tune.
they say. まあ、しょうがないね.
Which means it can't be helped. But if you pronounce it the way that I just did, it actually means there is no salt.
Nice. I think that's a really nice introduction to her character. What I pick up from that, from Mori's character, is one, I think this is a good way to like figure out, actually, let's not do that. I think this is a good way for her to test waters of like, oh, what character is being picked up and what is being picked up. I think it was really clever the way that the music came out. And intentional distortion. Is there a distortion and where? Sorry, I am not aware of where. There should be no distortion right now, unless like it's just my voice. But I think, yeah, it's an interesting introduction to her character. Yeah, that's all I have for that. I think this sets the tone for what we should expect from Mori, at least in her early work, as I am badass Mori, but I can also be cute if management tells me to. And like, obviously she's gonna, I think for the most part, do what like her management says, as Hololive. Yeah. I'm not sure what else to pull from that, as like this is just an introduction to her character. So we're gonna hop into her next song, original rap Deadbeats. I'm not sure how well this did. This is 3.3. Okay, clearly well. So let's go to her next piece. What the? sorry. What year is this? What year are we in? This is 3 years ago. Something stopped. No. Okay, this is 3 years ago. Bop, 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 bop. Bop.
Makes no sense. Getting kinda stir crazy. I heard this. I wonder what the meaning of blaze your life for that work is. Kawaii Shinigami at your service. Work your enemies and I'll show them what hurt is. Merciless. But what else should I be? Said a nice guy gap, but that's honesty. A blood price to be paid.
So this is, to me, this is just like typical rap. When I say okay, I shouldn't say that. Not typical. Of its time, it's like a boom, 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 fat bass line. Baseline is so C, G, C, C, A flat, and this is just the basic idea, not all the right pitches. We also have in the top, we have these little like sprinkles.
But I promise it's worth this. On
I can't play it. So we basically though we're in C minor.
This song makes no sense. Getting kinda stir crazy. I heard this. I wonder what the meaning of lazy your life for that work is. Can we eat Shinigami at your service? Mark your enemies and I'll show them what hurt is. Merciless. But what else should I be? Said a nice guy get, but that's honesty. A blood price to be paid, but I promise it's worth this. On demand, homicidal circus. I ain't really gotta do a sign on the dotted lines. Probably fine, bright psych. Your soul is mine. It's all good. Being a deadbeat's got benefits. We'll be best friends. That's the end of it. Then I get a rush of adrenaline. I think I like you.
Sorry. Oh, the way this, I get a rush of adrenaline. I love the delivery on that. Also, let's slow down and go through the lyrics. So she's building on her work that she did earlier, relating to the original rap here. Oh, this is like a fully mixed, produced version.
You heard this? I wonder what the meaning of lazy your life for that work is. Can we eat Shinigami at your service? Mark your enemies and I'll show them what hurt is. Merciless. But what else should I be? Said a nice guy get, but that's honesty. A blood price to be paid, but I promise it's worth this. On demand, homicidal circus. I ain't really gotta do a sign on the dotted lines. Probably fine, bright psych. Your soul is mine. It's all good. Being a deadbeat's got benefits. We'll be best friends. That's the end of it. Then I get a rush of adrenaline. I think I like you. What if you my 5 foot safe inside you? I would die for you. And that is.
Sorry, oh my god, that lyric. Sorry, I think I like you. I think I like you. Want to feel my 5 foot scythe inside you. Sorry, there's so many layers on this line. I was like, oh, okay. So one, she's a reaper. So, well, yeah, of course, like this scythe is going to slice you open. But also is, oh man, how do I make this family friend? This is the birds and the bees, except she is the one asserting herself in this case as like, she's clearly not the bottom. I think, sorry, that was a lot of layers there. Was not expecting that.
Inside you, I would die for you. And that.
I think even this early work, she's playing a lot with the typical like, oh, I'm a cute girl. Yeah, I'm playing with the cute girl idea, and I'm definitely contrasting that. Also, the bass line is absolutely. And then there's a.
Adorable scream, curious, would you die for me? We'll lock it down. So when you bitches need me, call your side beside the red wine. I'll make them wish they never lived at all. I'll fuck them up, Gucci. Just leave it all to us, cause in the end, beyond another level when the dust settles in, next you will see not a hell. We'll lock it down.
We'll lock it down. Something like that.
So when you bitches need me, call your side beside the red wine. I'll make them wish they never lived at all. I'll fuck them up, Gucci. Just leave it all to us, cause in the end, not a lot that opposers can't say it. Counterpoint the wise ass words of a sensei. Okay, next. Thought so. Make no mistake, these are killer vibes. I don't take breaks cause I'm taking lives. To die by the sight, that's the highest honor. When I hide, you can try your gut, I'm gone. Or I can play the game by the rules, hell, I lose it. Drop names, drain fools dry, I'm ruthless. Grab a little auto-tune and then abuse it. 2 clicks, deep boobs.
Oh my god, sorry. It's really funny. Okay. Let me stop here.
That's words of a sensei. Okay, next. Thought so. Make no mistake, these are killer vibes. I don't take.
Okay, yeah, make no mistake, she's killer vibe. She's a reaper. The vibes are good. Good enough where it's like, oh, I'm that amazing. I don't take breaks from taking lives. Like she's grinding really hard, but also she's a reaper, so like it's her job.
Breaks cause I'm taking lives. To die by the
To die by the sides is the highest honor. So it's like step on me vibes. Oh my god, why? Basically, very much step on me vibes is what I'm getting from this.
That's the highest honor. When I hide, you can try your gut, I'm gone. Or I can play the game by the rules, hell, I lose it. Drop names, drain fools dry, I'm ruthless. Grab a little auto-tune and then.
Grab a little auto-tune, then abuse it. Ooh! She doesn't actually use a lot of auto. I'm sure there's a little bit of tuning. Like, there's always a little bit of tuning somewhere.
Abuse it. 2 clicks, beep boop, sounds like music. New hits.
The 2 clicks beep boop sounds like music. Just listen to the beep boop. There's a beep boop. Like, this whole thing. Hold on.
Die by the sight, that's the highest honor.
Bum 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 bum. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, it's a half step up. I should try writing something like this. Like, legitimately, I should try writing like a diss track like this. Anyhow.
When I hide, you can try your gut, I'm gone. Or I could play the game by the rules, how I lose it. Drop names, drain fools dry, I'm ruthless. Grab a little auto-tune and then abuse it. 2 clicks, beep boop, sounds like music. New hits, cheap loops, samples, freebies. Loose fit, shitty design, like a pair of Yeezys. Rapid easy, music's hard. Slip and fair, use material together, I can...
Oh my god! I've never felt heard. Loose fit, design like a pair. Yeah, she's dissing shoes. Okay, so what we have here, there's a line here. Also, let me fix this 1 second so you can actually see what the bottom line is. My bad. New hits, cheap loops, samples, freebies. Free beats.
Loose fit, shitty design, like a pair of Yeezys. Rapid easy, music's hard. Slip and fair, use material together. I can never be the star I seek to be. Swear I'll make you proud. Dead beats cheer for me and cheer loud just to meet the crowd. That's for sure. Got a little sentimental back to murder. We'll lock it down. So when you bitches need.
She's really smart. Okay, I should. She's very clever with how she writes and the many layers that she has. So 1, we have a layer about her being a Reaper. 2, we have a mildly like layer about music production. Then she also makes a lot of references to like Yeezys and hip hop culture in general. And then also at the bottom, she's like a VTuber. So I think what makes these lyrics really smart is how she's hitting these 4 different areas. And like jumping back and forth between each of the topics with each of the lines. Much like poetry, there's a lot that you can communicate, and she's communicating a lot with this. Like there's a lot that you're getting from her personality, and with each of these lines, and like mad respect to her. This is very smart. Also, this is a good chorus. You remember it. You remember it because like all this is. It's just a C minor and a walk down, and it sticks out. In terms of like, it does also follow. I don't know if I would describe this. I'm not very versed in like rap and hip hop genres, but I'm pretty sure this is trap, like whatever it is.
Level when the dust settles in, actual scene out of hell. Lock it down. So when you bitches need me, call your side to side red wine. I'll make them wish they never lived down. I'll fuck them up. Just leave it all to us, 'cause in the end, just leave it all to us. Goliath Pete Mori on this goddamn mic. I don't want your fucking money, I just want your life. I'm filling syllables with.
Again, also what's clever here is I don't want your money, I just want your life. VTuber, she wants the like I want not like a parasocial, but it's suggested. But also like a Reaper, she wants your life. Kind of what Reapers do, they take your life.
Your life, I'm filling syllables with curse words because I am an amateur. Everybody likes self-depreciating.
Oh my god! Oh, sorry. Also, thank you, Kizuna. I think I'm like one of a handful. I'm going to assume I'm probably one of a handful of VTubers who actually know how to beatbox. One, I find this line really funny. Everybody
because I am an amateur.
Because I am an amateur. She says, okay, on this goddamn mic, blah blah. I just want your life. I'm filling syllables with curse words because I am an amateur. She actually hasn't done that a lot. And I mean, she does swear a little bit, but this is really funny joke, like self-deprecating.
Rap. I'm gonna stop. Like, I got nothing. I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired. Don't quit your reaping job. Got him.
Deadbeats lurking now, deadbeats lurking now, deadbeats jerk it now, deadbeats
Yo,
jerk it
stop. That's so inappropriate.
What? Why? I don't get it. Jerking, like do a jerky dance, yeah?
Okay, the layers that I talked about earlier then is 100% confirmed in this line. Like, yes, she definitely plays the psychology well. Like, the lines that she writes are very, very layered in like different ways that we talked about earlier. It's really, really clever. I respect it a lot. She's very funny, and in terms of writing,
Left, jerk to the
Dude,
right.
just stop talking.
Okay.
like even what we get from like the jerk it to the left, jerk it to the right is like, oh, when we go back to the original video that we had here, she's like, oh, like I can be really, really cute, and that's something that we talk about with management. But then she also has this other side. It's like, I will destroy your butt. It's really, really interesting. And I think there's a lot that I can. Of course, I am in-house academic. I am not going to be writing spicy lyrics like that. I think it'd be fun to give it a try at one point. I don't think I'd be very good at it. No, not at all. I would be terrible at it, actually. I don't think I should write spicy lyrics, but she does it really well. And she also makes self-deprecating jokes, which is like, no, you've clearly showed in the past 2 minutes that you're very smart with what you're doing. They may not be the biggest words, but the words that you are using are effectively communicating your point, and I think that's what's more important. Beat-wise, chord-wise, we have... which is also really, really interesting, like which makes it really, really, really cool. And then we have the nice chorus. It works there. Okay. Yeah, even in these two songs, it tells me a lot about who she is and how smart she is. Which, yeah, I don't know how far these came from her streams. But I respect her as, like, she's a good artist. She's a good artist. And a lyricist as well. Okay, so she has another
Awaken
song here.
to a world of wonder in Final Fantasy 14 Online.
Skip. Okay. This is very different from what she's presented. So this seems like a shift. Stylistically, well, I guess we'll see.
It's the end of the party. Let's hit the road before I had to.
This sounds like Nujabes. Like right off the bat, this sounds like it's inspired by Nujabes. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. What is that? What is that melody? So the intro melody is already telling us what the song is going to do.
It's the end of the party. Let's hit the road before I had to flashback to Shinigami. Modo, Shinu Hodo, Isogashikute, gotta run. But thanks for watching what I put out.
This is a 251. This is a super common chord. Like this whole song will just be. Sunday morning, rain is falling. Share some cover, share some skin.
Though it's not a ton. Excuse me, sorry, time to say goodbye again. Promise it's a matter of time before
we're best friends, it's not the end of your Mori. Cause every closed door is just the intro of a brand new story. One wish that I can't pretend I don't wanna see come true. I know it wouldn't make a difference if you thought of me as much as I think about you. But maybe it's deliverance from the pain I know is coming on when my old soul's finally gone. It's not wrong to think about it, but I'll stop for tonight. Cause we're immortalized forever in the songs that we write, you know? Sorta say.
Huh. Sorry, I really like this line because we're immortalized forever in the songs that we write, you know? I want to know more about her training and like what her background is. Okay.
Back to Shinigami, modo shinu hodo, isogashikute, gotta run. But thanks for watching what I put out, though it's not a ton. Excuse me, sorry, Tai Hen, time to say goodbye again. Promise it's a matter of time before we're best friends. It's not the end of your Mori, cause every closed door is just the intro of a brand new story. One wish that I can't pretend I don't wanna see come true. I know it wouldn't make a difference if you thought of me as much as I think about you. But maybe it's deliverance.
Wait. Who are those vocals back there? Is that all her?
Much as I think about you, but maybe it's deliverance from the pain I know is coming on when my old soul's finally gone. It's not wrong to think about it.
These are hard melodies. Sorry, like this is.
Old soul's finally gone. It's not wrong to think about it, but I'll stop for tonight. Cause we're immortalized forever in the songs that we write, you know? Sorta say goodbye. The end, I'm not sorry, but I wanna see you again sometime. A song in my heart, a world of worry falling on your mind. Wait, don't we leave it all behind? この瞬間が宝物。君たちと私いつまでも今日も生きてよかったと言ったら幸せ。
This is just me. This is a very personal opinion. I am not a huge fan of nasally sounds. I know like sometimes it's really, really cute, but this can work here when she says the happy when you say, I'm glad I lived today. The only reason I'm not a fan of her nasally sound here though, is because earlier on, she could do this exact same thing without the nasally sounds. And it is cuter, is what I'll say. Something. I think she has to do it with the nasal sound there. Like to make it sound cute, it has to be nasally. But I think I personally would want her to deliver that not with the nasally sound, but I'm probably most likely the minority in there. Also, it does not make a difference. Like in the grand scheme of things, the song's great still. This song, there's a lot to process in the song, and there's a lot less space because she's basically filled this whole song with words so far. Like I don't know if there's
is coming on when my old soul's finally gone. It's not wrong to think about it, but I'll stop for tonight. Cause we're immortalized forever in the songs that we write, you know? Sorta say goodbye. The end, I'm not sorry, but I wanna see you again sometime. A song in my heart, a world of worry falling on your mind. Wait, don't we leave it all behind? この瞬間が宝物。君たちと私いつまでも今日も。
I think the contrast of the song, so we have like the ba bum ba. And then she just fills a space, like instead of like the she doesn't really need a beat to drive the song because her lyrics are driving the song, and it is that percussive sound, I think.
Close your eyes for a minute and envision a place where everybody's cherishing life in one same space. And it's embarrassing to say cause you're the one that I chase. See, mortality is what makes a life sweeter to taste, right? Fatalities, fallacies, sweet and sour, still a freeze. Time with me and you, refreshing like a haunted breeze. Honestly, messing with the reaper mentality. Sleeping on the fact that history has told me how to be. Do I despise human life? Something really I ain't thought of. But I die inside a little when we say Jamata. Ningen no kanjo.
Huh. She's really playing with really focusing on her character as a reaper.
But I die inside a little.
But also
when we say jamada, ningen no kanjo wa fuyo jamada. Even so, mada mada shinzo.
I have no idea what those words mean.
Just to see you every once in a while, searching in the darkness of my world for a smile. There's you, mata asu to asatte, watashi tachi no te kitto kasaneru. Soro say goodbye, the end. I'm not sorry, but I wanna see you again sometime. A song in my heart, a world of worry falling on your mind. Why don't we leave it all behind?
She raps so well. Like, god dang. I feel like the past 3 songs have just been words just being tossed at you. And like, instead of like listening to the rap, I would just like to have the lyrics in front of me and just go through them slowly. But like, she has a lot. She clearly has a lot to say. These songs are, I mean, she's packing these songs pretty densely.
Sort of say goodbye. See you again sometime. La da 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 da. この瞬間が宝物。君たちと私いつまでも今日も生きてよかった。マジよかった。Sort of say goodbye. The end. I'm not sorry, but I wanna see you again sometime. A song in my heart, a world of worry falling on your mind. Wait, don't we leave it all behind? この瞬間が宝物。君たちと私いつまでも今日も生きてよかったと言ったら幸せ。Sort of say goodbye. La da da da. See you again sometime.
Yeah. Sorry. That's a really big departure. It's a very big departure. Oh, I gotta scroll all the way to the bottom. Oh my god, when are we gonna get to the top? It's fine. We're making good. Okay, it's fine. It's 8 o'clock. We only made it through songs. It's fine. I think what I should have looked up is like the core canon of Mori's music. Okay, anyways, we'll go to Cursed Night, which is the next one. Ad!
This arena.
Don't worry, I will protect you from the ads with no signal. Okay. We'll bring the signal back. We're good. Who is Kokoro Beats? Who? This person. This is a person who's been on all the other songs. So we have ba ba ba. Nope. Ba.
The days are blending together, pretending like I don't notice. Drowning in mental fog, so think my hands might close where my throat is. Not gonna rap that I'm cursed, my words got heavy. And sure enough, the steady ebb and flow of life subsided, but I wasn't ready. Last night I thought of a song, but I'm too wired to hum it. Inspired sight like tunnel vision on... the life I got from it. Not tired yet, right? Huh, it's fine, I'll tell you that much. Adventures ought to be remembered as such, but I'm not well. Not today, not tomorrow. These souls inside my pocket are just sanity. I borrow sayonara to the sorrow of eternity alone. Yeah, right. Part of the joke is that it's all that I've known. It's just a fight can help that I romanticize your concern. Now I can fantasize forever if you never say the words goodbye. This tainted mindset really must go free. Finding someone so fucking wonderful when I'm just so me. Searching by city light, you'll never find me running through.
This sounds like the other one. I think Excuse me, can you please? That's literally what it's called. Oh, it might be. We can skip to that one. I feel like this Cursed Night one, it sounds very much similar to Live Again. She did say she had a big sense that she hadn't done enough at one time, and that's one of the reasons she gives so much in her music. Yeah, I'm still getting to know her, and I feel very inspired to try writing. I have tried, like I write some lyrics, but I find lyric writing incredibly vulnerable and scary, and I don't like it. Kokoro Beats is probably one of the people she used to work with prior to becoming Callie. I know she involved some of them in her works as Callie. Yeah, and I feel like these two, Live Again and Cursed Night, they had like the Nujabes vibes, like the let me just get that looped up so I don't have to keep doing it. What is this tempo? This is like the same tempo too. Huh. Oh, it did not record anything. I love it. I love when it's recording my vocals instead of my piano because I am a genius. Wrong track. That's a bad loop. Let me try that loop one more time. Gonna slap on a compressor on it just because I can. Sorry, I just want to be cleaner. Like this is, I think it worked. This is. So like I don't know. I think personally she does a lot of original songs. Huh. I think we're going to skip this one.
A cursed night. Do you have a death wish? Shut the lid tight. It's complicated. Could you not look inside? It's complicated.
I feel like we should skip this one. Yeah, because I think the tone of this one is pretty similar to the other one. I think, and it seems like even the topic matter. Like, could you not look inside? It's complicated. And again, this is 5 million views. How many views does this one have?
Wix gives you the power of
I
AI
swear I will
to
fight
build
you,
the
Wix.
website you need. With full
Silence Wix. Okay. 13 million. So I think if you even compare the views, like this has 13 million, this has 5 million. I think, I'm not sure what happened in terms of why people didn't watch this one, but this sounds very similar to this one.
Excuse me, sorry, tiny hen. Time to say goodbye.
It's like just very Nujabes.
Could you not look inside? It's complicated. How I'm just a page in, but I've cried and I've grown to shut away the conversations of my highs and lows.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is not one of her not followed as often. It's not a bad song. Like the thing, like again, this is a fine number, just so we're clear. I just think in comparison to the thing that we just listened to, it's very much similar in tone. And there's not much that I feel like I'm getting in terms of who Mori is that we haven't already received. It is like, it's just like listening to like a good vibe, and it feels good as a song. I think that's what it is. It feels good as a song because like if I set up like a I can give you that Nujabes thing. That's not difficult. What was this one? I don't know. I could make up something. I can't freestyle rap. I mean, I could try, but
She said, lean back in the cracks of my past, it's kind of funny. Got sick of the trick of myself into thinking that others will only run from me. Because as you know, I'm death, you heard about me. I'm kind of famous now, it's awkward, but welcome to my constant state of mind like...
Oh. Huh. I think this song's kind of important. Also, hi, Ice Curb. Debut versus, it's more introspective, this one. Someone like a End of Life. Yeah. I feel like this song, with the 3 songs that we had, this is Kokoro Beats. I'm actually very curious to see what the next song is. She does openly acknowledge, like, I'm kind of famous now, it's awkward.
Kind of famous now, it's awkward, but welcome to my constant state of mind like could you knock first? Why is it every time your kindness is making my chest unbearably tight, but not for the first time? A terrible night for a curse, but don't you worry cause it hurts fine. Drunk, lost, Cali P, wandering Rengoku, she enlightened me this what?
Yeah, I think in terms of, this song may not be a big song in her canon, but I think this is a pivotal song in regards to her recognizing who she is and the work that she, like, who she is and the presence that she carries now. Hence the name Cursed Night. Like, the song, I think, listening wise, it's not mildly interesting, but I think she has good lyrics here. And I would say, if I were writing a song on Cursed Night, I don't think I would have taken this tone. I think I would have given it like a happier vibe. I think personally, this could have taken like a, let's make it like, I mean, she doesn't do idol stuff, right? Like, it's very clear at this point in all the songs that we've listened to, we have nothing close to idol music, which is like a, just for lack of better example, like, we don't have stuff like that. Like, it's not like the upbeat J-poppy, typical J-pop sounds. These are all like Nujabes sounding things, and we'll just keep going.
Sunk-cost fallacy, frightening in spite of things I want toss my way. I'm looking everywhere at once and months are passing like days. By myself is just better. I know I say that a lot, but if somebody holds you back, then you cannot become God. Lost in the night, Naskanai, hostile hostage of free. These childish eyes will only show my mind what I wanna say. Searching by city light, you'll never find me running through a cursed night. Do you have a death wish? Shut the lid tight, it's complicated. Could you not look inside? It's complicated. Somehow I'm just
I respect her. If this is her vent song, it's a good vent song. It really makes you focus on her words and what she's saying. And processing what it means to be who she is now. Yeah. And I think as a writer and as an artist, this is incredibly, some of these lines are really vulnerable. As like, could you not look inside? It's complicated. It's complicated. Just the page in my pride and I broke, took away the concentration of my highs and lows. Like, even putting that out and suggesting that, it's like not everything is nice in rainbows and sunshines. And I feel like as VTubers, it's it's difficult to say like, oh, things are not all rainbows and sunshines. As like idol culture has grown and evolved, it's like how much transparency do we have with the audience and how much do we not? And I think as a hololiver who is an EN hololiver, you have to navigate those two different spaces. The US audience wants something very different from a JP audience in terms of even how much we can share with on what we can discuss at times. And so although not the most popular song, I do understand why this song is important in the grand scheme of her work that we've seen in at least the past 4 songs.
この絶望の美しさ 自分を目で見えたいの この絶望
I also understand, I think I can understand why no one likes to listen. Like this one has lower views. Like this one's 5 million in comparison to 13 million. How many does this one have?
This is how I
Don't
used
you
to
dare, I will
dress 6
fight
months
you.
ago. And this is me.
Okay. 17 million. So like even if we compare this to her past videos that would have come before, 13 million, 17 million, 5 million. This song, with the standards that she has been given, I think this would really hurt to see like a song where you are pouring your heart out, you're talking about these issues, it does not gain traction. That's difficult. In a song Cursed Night, sure, you can say like maybe the lyrics hit too hard, maybe the song's just too slow, but I think a combination of those factors and just her pouring out here and wanting to be heard through this song, as like she literally says like, I don't want to unpack this, that it's justified, can't help that I romanticize your concern. It's a lot, and I don't know, I'm always one for an underdog, and let me turn my BGM on. Like underdogs coming out, and I feel like even in this song, I feel I probably judged it too harshly in the beginning as like, oh, this sounds just like another one of the songs that she had earlier. But even in this song that we're given, knowing that this is like her vent song and her just pouring out, like, yeah, like, I'm sold. I'm sold as like, this is a really solid song. I think if this song did not sit after these 2 songs, I think it would have done a lot better. And again, 5 million is not anything to snuff at. Like this is still really great. Like, let's be very frank and I don't want to say subjective, but like let's think relatively how well this does. Sure, the rest of her songs do like 17, 15 million, but if this is her vent song and like just compare it to any other average content creator, like this is still really good. And yeah, I'm rooting for you. I hope you're able to find what you need and you're able to, I mean, I don't know, this was how many years ago? It was in 2020. She's probably figured things out. We're going to the next song. Let me turn, oh, no ad. Oh, we don't have an ad. Okay, featuring, oh, okay. This is featuring Mori. Is this her first feature? Okay, this sounds like a typical idol song. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna watch this. I think this is too divergent from what we're getting from typical Mori. Because this is very Japanese sounding. Like, just even the opening. Like, I'm sorry, I was very wrong. I was very, very wrong. I should have given it maybe like 15 more seconds. Tadome. Is that what it is? That's a really nice blend. That's a really nice blend. Was writing that she did make one or two that started like idle, but later that shows her personality. Yeah, this is like, this one's like a, and then it's like a typical chord progression up. This one's Watame song. Callie has a rap part in the middle. Oh, it was just okay. Oh.
Same song in my heart, no fear, be low, we're high, it's time, do or die, written in the sky, the story that started, you and I.
Ooh. Sorry, I think we're okay with this song. I just wanted the piano solo. Yeah, look. Yeah, oh, good piano solos. We love a good piano solo. Also, the karaoke timing for those subs, oh my god, yeah, there's a lot of syllables. But we are focusing on Mori, so we're gonna keep moving on. Kiara and Kalio. Okay, oh my god, turn off.
By 2050, there will be more.
Okay, you know what, it's fine. Okay. This is a cover. We don't need a cover. Sorry, we're not doing covers. We're gonna do only Mori's original songs. I don't think we need to see the covers. The only reason I'm not gonna focus on covers for this is because covers, I want to know what her words are and how she writes. I think that's more telling of who she is as an artist. It's not that covers do not make the artist, but I want to know her writing style. Yes, so we're going to skip to off of it. Who produced this? This is definitely not Kokoro Beats at this point. Who is your producer? Artwork, song track, master, tiny voice production. Fan work guidelines. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice change from some of the other originals that she has, especially after this one. This is very different, and I like the difference that we have.
Deadbeats swinging out, grab the scythe and show them how. Welcome to the melon time. Wait until the fight calls. I hope you're ready to be swinging till the night falls. Are you a slave and entertainer till the fun dies? I hope you're ready to be swinging till the sunrise. Flame the baby waver, stains the paper flavor. The kind of pain that you can bring back and learn to savor. A mystical beside that sinister sakura. Kinda wish to talk with ya, but we had a talk with your head. I'm not just insane.
I haven't even gotten to the words. Sorry. So we have. I'm not sure if we're in E minor or not. I'm assuming we're E in minor. Let me actually get to the words that we have. So I think Mori's music is very different. So I always go to Suisei because Suisei's music is literally jam-packed with so many goddamn musical things. It hurts my brain so much. Mori's music that we've had really doesn't focus on the instrumentals. Mori's originals are all set me up with the beat and let me like spit some fire at you. Wow, that sounds weird coming out of my mouth. Like even this song is just like a which for me, I think well, unless you have really, really compelling lyrics, which she has very compelling lyrics as of now. Yeah, I personally just want to see like what producers can do, but also, yes, I hope you're all having a wonderful time zone. My apologies, Eric.
Wait until the fight calls. I hope you're ready to be swinging until the night falls. Are you a slave in entertainer till the fun dies? I hope you're ready to be swinging until the sunrise. Flame the family waiver, stains the flame with flavor. The kind of pain that you complain about and learn to savor. A mystic walk beside that sinister Sakura. Kinda wish to talk with ya, bore me at the top of your head. I'm not just sensei, but I've been saying since I began this soul sentence. Centuries of repentance, past tense of reservations. Now I stand in defense of this.
There's a lot going on in the background. Sorry, I switched to like focus on the lyrics. But then when I like, I don't know. I feel like this song actually. I don't know what the song's about. I think that's the problem. Like the song is called "Off with Their Heads," but why are we going off with their heads? Like, are we told why we're getting rid of someone's head? Yeah, so first off, there is a lot going on in the back. Like, there's a lot of weird sounds going on back there. My problem with this song, sounds more like ear candy. And I know I literally just said, I wish they were doing more in the background. But I feel like this is doing, I don't know. Like lyrically, this does not hit like the other pieces that she's written down. I will say this is a really interesting section. About she got asked for advice to grow as a VTuber and said start creating, stop tweeting. Okay.
Training starts tonight. Welcome to the mountaintop. Those your fans are counting stop. Throws my hands up stating the obvious. Probably that end was sloppy. Give me action. Sick katana slash and slick. But where's your passion, miss? I'm only asking. Truthfully, I lose the heat when seeing no traction. But it must be how you're waxing. So trust me, start relaxing. Your stance is what's average. I'm savage cause I care and you can take it or leave.
Oh! I get it. Okay, if this song's about growing, then like this is her training someone. I get it. Makes more sense here. Slightly more sense. Also, that was really cool. If we go back a little bit. VTubers just who just tweet got super mad and said easy for her. She got popular just because of Hollow Live. Yeah, that provides a lot more context. I feel like maybe as I'm doing these streams, I should probably be writing these things down somewhere so people can learn. Just gonna write like, anyways. We'll keep going. Oh, wow. That's rude. Pride or skill, what's the deal? Those hands are already weak. God dang. Iron, but I still be like water. You'll get somebody that perspective that you senselessly slaughter. Cause with devotion to the mission, straight devour the weak. An ocean full of competition, get your actions. That line sounds like the I'm sick and tired of you all. An ocean full of competition, get your actions to speak. But Okay. I'm not saying I'm siding with either the V tweeters or her. Brand does matter. But when you're starting a brand, you have to have a good brand and good talents that are dedicated to the work. And there's also luck involved. And so I'm not like, I don't think it's fair to take a stance on, like, just because you're in Hollow Live or Niji, like, you're going to make it big. Not necessarily. You still have to make good content. The reason why Niji and Hollow get big is because they know how to pick the right people, and they know, and pick the right people, know how to market the people, and how to push the content, and support them. But yeah, even like this is a diss track. This is absolutely a diss track. And I feel like because of the theme for the song with Off With Their Heads, I feel like she could have done hit a lot harder if she was just given a freestyle. But this line, an ocean full of competitions, get your action to speak. No, SD, I think he's referencing the lines in here. Sorry, this is harsh. God dang, let's an ocean full of strong if you give up, just missing your streak.
Send them away, Death Sensei. No ambition, try again next week.
Oh my god.
Wait until the fight calls. I hope you're ready to be swinging until the night falls. Are you a slave and entertainer till the fun dies? I hope you're ready.
Those lyrics make so much more sense. Okay, so when also you're totally fine, SD. Mistakes happen. It's gotta work through you're good. Are you a slave and entertainer till the fun dies? I feel like that very much speaks to like the Twitterverse in general, as like, oh, you can just participate and look outside and see the fun, or are you making some kind of content? I think though the problem is there's a lot of great content creators and there's a lot of great talent. Talent is everywhere on Twitter, on YouTube, but sometimes it really is just a matter of getting the right person to push that stuff. And some companies have the right pieces to do those things, and some companies don't. Some people have the right skills, some people have the right talents, and just like the equation lines up. And so both positions are valid in understanding how one becomes big. But I think it's really, really complicated. And so I think while I think it's really difficult to take some of Callie's advice here seriously, though, because she is the one who made it. And when you are the one looking down, like essentially looking down and saying like, why can't you do this? I feel like the advice becomes almost deaf ears. And it's not that she doesn't have talent. Like, clearly, I've already talked about the past 3 or 4 songs as she clearly knows what she's doing. She writes well. She has the talent, but it's not just about talent at this point. It's about getting the marketing push. And I think that's what the audience or what the V tweeters are talking about. And I get that too. The V tweeters, like, you need to make the content, you need to put something out there. But there also is that matter of luck. Also, Ray, this has been a lot of fun. I feel like going through Mori's music and also understanding some of the context of why she wrote some of the things that she does makes a lot of sense. Just to provide context to where we are, we went through her original rap. We went through Deadbeat. We went through her original song here and her original song here. We skipped these two because they're covers and they're collabs. And then we were at her original song, Off With Their Head. This is in 2021, so this is about a year since she debuted. And I still think it's a very, very fun song. It's a very good song, especially with some of the lyrics and what she's arguing. I think I would have fun writing something like this because she's arguing a point and she's using imagery and imagery and referencing like she is the queen, is she not? Like, she's made it big. And I feel like even the visuals and the song Off With Their Head references like, I am on top for a reason. But it also is that prime reason why, as like someone looking down and also someone into the position that you're in, it's really difficult to also argue that side because you lose a lot of the rapport because it seems like you're out of touch. But I don't think she's out of touch. I personally would argue that she's not out of touch with the work that she's had to put in because of the song that she had, Cursed Night. I feel like the song Cursed Night really centers her as an individual, but that's not the song that picked up. Click Killers, I'll fight you. It's sad that this song didn't pick up in the same way that this song did. Because Cursed Night is her talking about why it's now difficult. And I think the song Cursed Night really humanizes many of the experiences and says that she is in touch. And it's not to say these big content creators, like, they have problems. There are challenges. Like, at whatever level, like whatever CCV that you have or whatever reach that you have, there is always a different challenge. But it doesn't mean that we can dismiss the challenges of those who have different experiences. So yes, this is an interesting one to say the least. And I find the discourse that she's engaging in right here really, really fascinating. Also, quarterly, like musically, sorry, I need to make sure my piano's still on. It's not anything crazy, but the production value in this song is. There's a lot of good, there's a lot of wild sounds that are being pulled, like the boo-doo-doo-doo. I can't make the noise. So yes, sorry, going back to the song, we'll actually finish it.
Your body starts bleeding, you'll say goodbye to glory next to loud and never succeeding. So if you'd like to flip the story and that heart is still beating, I challenge you to stay connected, simply follow my leading. You want to balance following and start creating, stop tweeting. This
Oh shoot, she actually says it. Oh god.
Be hating, I'm just bored from all the talkers I'm beating and getting sick of muching endlessly from excuses I'm reading. But man, shit, knowing the tendencies, it's no use, you're never leaving.
Okay. Yeah, I think this song's really okay. I think this is a controversial song, is what I'll say. I totally respect, and I think this is very appropriate for me as well. As a 2-time-a-week streamer, okay, I am fully aware that is less than many, many other streamers. And her point is valid. Her point as, why don't you just stream more? Like, pump out the content. Ma'am, if we had a conversation, I'm doing a Ph.D. Like, I need that job to be able to do what I need to do. Like, I enjoy the comfort that I have. And I feel like some of the sacrifices that you have to take to get to where you are sacrifices I'm not willing to make. And that's part of her point, though. That her point is like, if I'm not going to be willing to make those sacrifices, then like, what are you complaining about? And that's fair. But I also am not playing a high-risk, high-reward game. If you are tossing your hat into the VTuber culture sphere, and if you're tossing everything in, like you're like saying, I'm goodbye to college, goodbye to like job training, I'm gonna make this work, and I'm gonna toss everything in here, like my investments, then sure. But at the end of the day, like you are also a victim of the algorithm. And you can do everything right. You can push all the right buttons, but at the end of the day, you still may not be able to get what you need. And so I get Mori's point, but also I disagree with her. I viscerally disagree. I guess I don't disagree. I recognize her points, but I think for most people, they're not going to get the lottery. Like they're not going to get the high risk, high reward gamble. And she got the gamble and she did everything right as well. The gamble is not just making the gamble, but about also, did you play the right cards with the gamble?
Stage is crowded. I can now supply you with this tough love. Good luck without it. Welcome to the mountaintop where we make the bodies talk.
Sorry. Oh my god. Also, just the musicality of this section. Okay, like we've been focusing a lot on like the actual words in her discourse, but I have to say the musicality of this, like the amount of sass and the delivery of this, beautiful. Like just
say goodbye to glory next to loud and never succeeding. So if you'd like to flip the story and that heart is still beating.
If you'd like to flip the story and the heart is still beating, like like the you say committed to my leading. I'm following. Stop tweeting. Like the stop creating stuff. Oh, the delivery is so good. Also, this beat, like the oh man, it's good stuff. It is good stuff. It does. It is teaching. Like, as an educator that I am, sometimes people need to hear the hard advice. But you also, I think the other thing is meeting people where they're at. And I think that's not what we're very good at on the internet, period. Because it's hard to know where people are coming from because we don't understand other people, like getting to connect with them, period. But yeah, I don't know. Like,
Knowing the tendencies, it's no use, you're never leaving. Sign up, then you whine about it. Get in line, the stage is crowded. I can now supply you with this tough.
also just the fact that, like it sounds like the people who are complaining, and it's like, okay, well, we're gonna take care of that.
Welcome to the mountaintop where we make the vibes drop.
Oh.
Party boys and girls get chopped up into diamonds, open shop. Cop the decent crop of follows, all those asking me how. They spot the meme, the things are shaming, raising their breath. I like easy for you to say, a little Miss Company higher.
Oh my gosh, she's like directly talking about it here. Holy mo. Okay. I think the one thing that I'm struggling with a lot of Mori's music is I need this content earlier. Like, this context, I think I would rather have it at the beginning of the song than at the end of the song. Because I need to know what the context is. Like, the scene is not set. All I know right now is you're talking about this. It's like in this particular area. And this might just be me as like an academic who writes. Like, I have to write an abstract. If I don't catch someone in the abstract, like the first two sentences that I have, then they're not reading my paper. And I think musically, like the topic. See, like even that line, like the dead beats show them, like, oh wait, what is that? Hold on. So Deadbeats are her group. Swinging now, they're swinging something. Okay, so that is the reference to her community. Okay. Okay. As someone who has no idea what this song was about originally, getting to the end of the song, everything is making a lot more sense. But that clarity should be cleared up at the beginning. Like, she starts the song with like, oh, here is the debate that we are in. Like, people are fighting on Twitter, but why? And she prompts that question as like, this is what's like, where do you stand in this debate? But I need to know what the debate is, man. And she doesn't tell me what the debate is till the very end. Okay. Oh my god, like her delivery here is so angry. Oh my god, like that is good delivery. This song was a live release after a chat where she explained why. Oh my god, yeah. I needed more context. If she did have that and she talked about it, then that's on me. I'm not doing all the homework. Oh man, sorry. Sorry, also some of the musical cues that come in, like, it sounds like someone getting beat. This is goddamn home. Oh, okay. Those are some good lyrics. Musically, it's all there. I disagree with her general argument of like, you need to grind till you die. Personally, if it's not already clear, I put my personal well-being before VTubing, period. I touch grass, I sleep a decent amount, I eat 3 meals, and I do not diverge from my schedule. And she grinded. And that's why we are very different people. We are very, very different people. I am not surprised. Like, if this is a reflection of me as a streamer, I'm not surprised where I am with regards to like where I sit in regards to the larger VTuber sphere. I totally understand my position on the VTuber totem pole, and I fully recognize it. I have the benefits of, like, you know, I eat 3 jobs, like not 3 jobs. I have 3 meals a day. I'm doing fine. Yes, She is a workaholic, also totally valid. I'm a workaholic, just not. I mean, I'm like an ADHD. I'm not gonna compare it. I like to keep myself busy, but I have a lot of different projects in a lot of different places. But yeah, I do not. What I will say is I don't agree with the worshiping of overworking and overworking oneself beyond their means. I think there are people who are generally like, I just need to keep busy and stuff. But I don't know. I've been thinking more about this recently, but I think there is value in like fun and relaxing, like a lot. Despite everyone telling her to slow down a bit, I mean, if she enjoys the work and her body is able to hold up and keep up with it, I say go for it. Because when you get older, like you lose some of the opportunities that you have. Yeah. And like, even I trained for a triathlon, like that's something I find fun. And like, it's good for my body as well. But yeah, I feel like the song Off With Their Heads, there's so much behind it that you have to prepare to really understand the song and to understand what she's talking about, that she does spit out at the end.
Deadbeats swinging now, grab the scythe and show them how. Welcome to the mountaintop. Wait until the fight calls. I hope you're ready to be swinging till the night falls. Are you a slave and entertainer till the fun dies? I hope you're ready to be swinging till the sunrise. Flame the faintly waver, stains the brain with flavor. The kind of pain that you complain about and learn to savor. A mystic walk beside the sadistic Sakura. Kinda wish to talk with you, bore me and it's all.
Yeah. I think that is a good song. Let's start with that's a very good song. Actually, let me break this song down. Musically, it's a really cool song. Lyrically, I disagree with her broader argument. Well, some of her arguments in that song were grind harder. She also addresses that, I was a company hire. She also, like, she has a rebuttal for the company hire argument. And I think in regards to the discourse that she's engaging in, she pushes back. And that's valid, and her, emotionally, it all comes through in her delivery. And so I think in regards to understanding the song within the context that it sits, and the context that it sits in the goal of what she wanted to accomplish, I think the song does accomplish what she wants and does it well. Now, the way that I see the song and receiving the song, all of those points hit, but I just disagree fundamentally with some of the positions that she takes. And that's fine. We are happy to have our differences. It's not like she's going to come after the small VTuber like, wow, small VTuber like totally disagrees with. No, it doesn't matter. We can sit and have a conversation. I also totally recognize I'm not the same workaholic as her, and I'm not getting there. I'm not making those sacrifices that she's making. Makes sense. I'm going to speak from my experiences. Like, what's she going to do? Come after people like, yo, I'll fight you. Like, honestly, if she wants to fight me, I will run. I will run very, very far. That's why we're training for a triathlon. You know, I at the very least, I got a little bit of sprint energy in me, and then maybe I can just endurance her out. I don't know how in shape she is or not. I feel like I can outrun most people at this point. But I really enjoyed that song, and a lot of the context that goes behind it in the discourse that she engaged in. I think that song is very, very different in regards to, this is about her. Also, I'm sorry, this is about her, and this is about who she's going to be. And this is fascinating. Is this a cover? Second EP. Let's go for it. Hold on. I don't care, Wawa. Get it off my screen. Okay, we're good. Sorry. Okay, 1 second. Okay, let's boop. Okay. Did she write this one? Did she write this song? Like, this is vastly vastly different.
We come to life. We come to life.
I don't like how this is mixed. I don't like this song. Sorry. I don't like what they did to her voice. Her voice sounds fuzzy. It's not clear. Okay, it's kind of nice to hear Mori do vocals, but they did her vocals dirty in mixing this. I am not a fan of how this is mixed. I also think this song is not in a good range for her. This is like, it sounds like she's not getting the power that she needs.
Like yesterday when the walls began to crack. Never all was lost and just falling, and you gave up along the way.
I also don't think her voice is the best choice for this. Or if she pulled like one of her cutesy voices for this, I think it would have been better. Princess. Okay, this is. I'm not a fan of this. I like Mori. I don't like this song. I guess when I'm hearing her voice, I hear her as like the tomboy character, and this song does not give me tomboy vibes. This song gives me like, I am the cute anime protagonist, and this is not it. This is not it. Isn't in chronological order? No, you're fine. We're going to the next song. Oh, hold on. Pause. Go away. 1 second. Okay. Oh, this is just an ad. Okay, this one is an ad. We're skipping this song. This is her talking about her next songs. Okay, next one. Okay, I think Spiral Tones. Okay. Wait, no. Who did what? Lyrics or Mori? Song Mori, lyrics Mori, music Mori, rap Mori. Okay, it's all Mori. Cool. Just making sure we're on the same page.
Imagine, take a look, it's a change of age, and we're an open book that's got a lot to say. Like a spiral, others say out of control, but we just keep spinning, still feel that so stay committed to the sick vibes, good music.
Yeah, what I originally did was I just went to Mori's channel, and that's not even Mori's channel. I just went to her channel, and then she had a playlist put together of all her music, and so I just clicked that one. It's fine at this point. It is what it is. We're just
the riptide cruising is proof, isn't it? But to lose it starting yesterday, cause it only really matters if you play it that way. How would you rate this? Add it to your playlist? That's something to say, but only when your faces face this. You ain't gotta be held back by the status quo. When the odds are stacked, we'll make a badass show with our ways with words. Blast off to another.
I think I need a break. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Let's chat. Yeah, I think right now with Mori's music, not enough of it is melodic enough. I think in general, her music is very percussive, I think is the best way to describe it. And like the percussive, there's a lot of words, there's a lot of percussive sounds and the rhythmic sounds, and I think also her words, she has a lot to say, and her music is very good, but oh my god, it's a lot to like. Okay, I think most of Mori's music you can listen to as a casual listener and just be like, this is some good ear candy. Like, I'm just gonna listen to this thing. I'm just gonna like vibe to it. As an individual, I can't even listen to classical music while I'm studying, because I'll like listen to classical music and I'll be like, oh, that's a really interesting thing. So like if I'm listening to music while I'm working, it has to be the same song on repeat over and over and over again. Because if I keep getting new songs, then I will just continue to sit and think about the songs that I'm listening to. She has some melodic songs. I haven't gotten to them yet. Can you recommend one of the melodic songs then? I think it'd be a nice change of pace, because I think at this point, I get her rap style and her flow. It's very clear she's talented as a vocalist and like as a rapper. And what I'd like to, oh my god,
as I'm in the midst of a
no, not in the midst of your whatever. I think what I would like to see is some differences in how she's able to present. Like I want like let me actually just go through her channel. I hope this doesn't get me in trouble. Let me look up Mori YouTube, Mori Calliope. I probably did not say that right. Let's go through her channel. Okay. Off with their heads. Okay. Let's see. Videos. Okay. We did this one. We did this one. We did that one. Rap cover. We got to, hold on. We got to this one. Red. Is this something that okay. Unalive is good. Just checking others to confirm, but you can pull up End of a Life, which is a good in between from the rap stuff. Okay. Red is a favorite of mine. Okay, we do have Red. I don't if you give me like okay, the problem with if you give me background music, I will listen to it and be like, oh, I wonder how it was mixed. Like, that's a really nice water sound. Like, how was it EQ'd? Like, what kind of compressor is it? Like, I just ask a lot more questions than I should be asking when I'm listening to stuff like that. It's just a problem of mine. I really, like, since stepping into music production, I have very much started to listen to mixing and mastering very, very differently and audio differently. And it makes me really think about how is this recorded? How is it EQ'd? Like what kind of effects are you trying to, like what kind of emotions are you trying to evoke with the sounds that you're making? And so even like forest sounds, it's like, oh yeah. Or if I'm going to listen to background music or like background noises, it needs to be a live stream of like, oh, here's a traffic stop, or like, oh, here's a live stream of like Fat Bear Cam, or like, oh, here, I'm not watching Panda Cams. Hot take that I have, pandas, I'm not a fan of pandas. I will hold my opinions on, I am not a fan of pandas. We'll keep the at a different time, I will tell you about my hot takes on pandas. So anyhow, yeah, I'm weird. We're going to leave that there. We'll go through Red, and we'll see how this one goes. Let me turn off my BGM.
Tonight the moon is rose in a crimson red, but rose forever instead. And now I can't get rid of all of these thorns in my head. Bring on the hemorrhaging. I guess I'll live inside your memory. Another.
What is that?
Distorted story that ignored the deceased. I live inside of a castle. Pray I'm never released. I'd rather kick it.
Da 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 da.
Cause I'm that kind of beast. I'll bet my heart on the cards because I trust me the least. Pressure now, don't do that. Precious moments when bad about it. Restless of emerald, scream and shout it. The best don't sleep, I was all about it. But reaping keeps tucked in shadows. This creeping feeling of identity battles. Closing in on every side of me. Red tomorrow, red today.
That's an interesting chorus.
I was all about it. But reaping keeps tucked in shadows. This creeping feeling of identity battles. Closing in.
I just realized most of her songs are in the same key. Also, hi Ayla. Trash pandas are fine. Pandas, I have a very different take. Pandas, mm-mm. Her songs are like, okay, they're not all in the same key, but they like float around the E minor-ish.
Red tomorrow, red today. Dread sorrow can't turn away. Can't turn back. Time, I'll always be a prisoner to my ambition. Last petals fly, I'll dance your tune, but hold your breath. Guess who's running the show? And when this weather runs black, I'll ask you, was I everything you imagined? When my time's finally up, the sun's falling down, I'll turn stone again.
Huh. That was different. That was definitely different. As like, it wasn't filled with words, and
Prisoner to my ambition. Dread sorrow can't turn away. Can't turn back. I'll always be a prisoner to my ambition. Last petals fly, I'll dance your tune, but hold your breath. Guess who's running the show? And when this weather runs black, I'll ask you, was I everything you imagined? When my time's finally up, the sun's falling down, I'll turn stone again.
oh, that last hook, sorry. we're good. Sorry. That's, ooh. I kind of like that.
Imagine when my back up to show my ambition. Last petals fall back. Time, I'll always be a prisoner to my ambition. Last petals fly, I'll dance your tune, but hold your breath. Guess who's running the show? And when this weather runs black, I'll ask Shaw's out the past me strike rich. Nobody asked if the mask is not a fit, and his fiction's no disaster in spite of it. I stay curious, what comes after it's mysterious. Hold on, stay beautiful, stay on. There are blades to be swung, red rising soon. We guard the moon, reflected in the crimson song tonight. Red tomorrow, red today.
I think the lyrics are a bit cliche. I think she did a good job. Okay, also, I'm a nobody, so even if I have critiques, I think like clearly the song's fine. Would I have done things differently? Sure, but also she's Mori and I'm Zhuni. One of us is mildly more successful, marginally more successful than the other, and clearly is doing something right. So, the next piece is like, I appreciate how she diverged from the content that she has done in the past. She has this really big lyrical line, da 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 da, ba da ba ba. The melody is kind of hard to follow. It's kind of a difficult melody to sing, which is a testament to what she does. I still think there are a lot of words. But I also don't think we're going to get a Mori song that just doesn't have a lot of words. I think it's just kind of her thing. It's like jam pack as much as she can into the song. Like literally, like her songs are like 1-ton bricks to toss at people. And maybe that's just the kind of person she is. I don't know. I've never talked to Mori. Will I ever? Probably not. But I feel like talking to her, I'd probably just get punched. Like a verbal punch in the face. Also, as a heads up, if I just end stream abruptly, my power went out. I feel like I can't really hear if there's like bad weather right now, but I think there's bad weather. So if my power just drops, my bad. I think Mori, I can definitely get behind her music if I'm in like manic Zhuni mode. Like if I like sometimes I am angry and angsty and I am looking for angry, angsty music. And I think Mori would absolutely hit those things. And even like her, like if I attempted to do some of her covers, like I feel like I could probably tap into the right place. Would that be her using her scythe on the power line? It could be. You know, clearly she's upset. I have upset Mori, you know, no name Zhuni. And so she's gonna cut my power, which is fine. Honestly, if I annoyed her enough to where she wants to cut my power, I would not be mad. I would not be mad. Like, I've done something okay and I've wronged someone, which is fair. But you know, it is what it is. And again, I'm not giving critiques because I do not like, I like this music a lot. I think personally for me though, I have to take Mori in small containments because her music is a lot. Also, Eric, I'm glad. It's been wonderful to have you, and I appreciate all the context. Yeah, also, pleasure to meet you all. I'm Zhuni Excel. I'm CodeX's in-house academic. I do music analysis. I used to make graphs. I haven't done that in a while. And I play games. I play Tetris. I will be doing 10 hours of Elden Ring on Thursday. But yeah, I really do enjoy listening to music and making music. We just finished a Coconut Mall, a whole Coconut Mall series. Like mixing Coconut Mall. I really do enjoy making music. It's a lot of fun. Quite honestly, I've been very inspired through Mori's Deadbeat. Not that one. Which Mori song is it? Not that. And okay, let's go back to the playlist. Honestly, like hearing her song Off With Their Heads, it's kind of like, okay, I should probably, can I work more? Yeah, but also I feel like I'm kind of done with the grind. I kind of want to chill. And I'm okay with that. I totally recognize the consequences of my chilling in life. So anyhow, we'll finish this song though.
Dread sorrow can't turn away. Can't turn back. Time, I'll always be a prisoner to my ambition. Last petals fly, I'll dance your tune, but hold your breath. Guess who's owning the throne? So come alive now. Once again.
I feel like at this point, she's also really developed her voice as a vocalist. Like, it's this. I wish it. Like the sound is, it's angsty. It's definitely an angst, like a da na 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 na. It's like a heart for me. I'm not gonna sing like that because it strains my voice. But her sound like has that gravel to it already. And like over the past couple of songs that we've listened to, I feel like she's really developed the gravel in her voice and like who she is. And it's really cool to see that progression in her music. Again, I haven't watched any of her streams. I've listened to clearly all I've listened to so far is these past couple of songs, and I feel like I've learned a lot about her. Like not enough to be like, yo, we're homies, but like enough as like someone who consumes the music to understand what she stands for, what kind of person she is. So just observations.
And so I can chase you down. We're 5 minutes away from the end is come. Continue slashing for a die must, or else just fade away.
Ooh, that was crunchy. Ooh. Ooh, sorry. Wow, this is not sorry. She uses a lot of piano as well. Like, I'm surprised at the keys that she uses. That was one of the most keyboard interesting chordal things I've heard from her music so far, from the songs that we have.
Continue slashing for a die must, or else just fade away.
What is that? It's not that one. It's not that one. Whoa. Hold on. I'm sorry. I need this. Nope. Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna be here forever if I try to figure it out here. I will figure it out off stream because I'm genuinely curious what that chord progression is. Holy moly, ma'am! Calm down, please. There's so many words. What? Okay. Sorry, this song slaps. It's a good song. I feel like with Mori's songs, for me, I'm never attached right at the beginning. It's like usually in the middle of the song that I need to really find when she just pops off. Because when she pops off and just goes, like I really enjoy when she pops off. And that's not like, it's not a hook. It's not the end of the song. It's just like random point in the middle of the song. It's like, God dang, girl. Like, yes. Like right here. Time, da. I think the song's growing on me. I think it's growing on me.
Chase you down. We are 5 seconds away from the end is come. From here on out, it's only just me and this bloodlust. I'd rather just
I think I like this song.
fade away.
She sang Eminem's Godzilla? Oh my god. She's kind of cracked. I mean, okay, that's clearly an understatement. Like, she's not kind of cracked. She's just cracked. Okay, let's do... I feel like we can do one more Mori song, and then we can kind of recap everything that we listened to. Red we did. This is a rap cover. Rocking It with the Grim Reaper. YouTube Music. Okay, I guess this is going to be the last song for tonight. You didn't see that ad, okay? You didn't see the Zenless Zero ad. That is not a Zenless Zero ad that you see. Okay. All right, this will be the last song for today. This is Envy, and then we'll go through and recap some of the stuff that we watched today.
Hi, I want a people save. All right.
Look, you're in my way.
Oh.
Hi. I want a people save. All right.
Look, you're in my way.
Boy, we got a show tonight.
Who is her producer for the last... I need to look at her producer for the last couple of songs.
The tide of snapping from the actions of the past, now it's our move. Jumping lady, sailing toward the light and grab.
I feel like this is very... Hold on. This is very different, okay? Of the songs that we've listened to already, this is a vastly different direction.
Hi, I want a people save. All right.
Look, you're in my way.
This is just a straight... There's straight bass notes. Also, we got that nice hook at the beginning. This one's a cover. Oh, okay. We're not listening to this. That's a cover. Okay, we're moving on. That's why it was so vastly different. Videos. Thank you. God dang it. I'm so smart. Why am I so smart? Cover. Oh, it literally says English cover. The Grim Reaper is a live streamer. Okay. Bully music video. Okay, original song. End of a Life.
We'd run right through.
This is refreshing. She has a really nice, pretty voice. Like, I mean, she has a very nice voice. Her voice is already pretty. Sorry.
We'd run right through those nights. I'll never find my way back to you. Inside this labyrinth of lights, there was madness in the meaning. Never laughed less. We were screaming at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died. I'll fly, no proof.
I like this song a lot. I really like this song already. This is a really nice departure from... I feel like this is a really great way to end as well. What is that? I'll fly, da, da. What is that chord? Oh, my keyboard almost just fell on my foot. That's a bad time. Is that what it is?
We'd run right through those nights. I'll never find my way back to you. Inside this labyrinth of lights, there was madness in the meaning. Never laughed less. We were screaming at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died. I'll fly, no proof. Those heights, I'll never find another chance to say it. Thanks for saving my life. I was hopeless. It was stinging, running roadless. We were singing at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died.
should have paused. Sorry. I enjoy listening to this one. I feel like this one is definitely in the right range for her to just like do her thing and let her voice carry. Also, it's just like really like the chord progression is. It's the Golden Road, I think. Okay.
Disappearing into the mist. It never happened. Is the me that I can never befriend. I let it go. Fade in, fade out. Disgrace your dream without a direction.
The context of this one is that she flew to Japan, starting her career from zero, climbing her way up in the underground Japanese music scene. She's making music while also working as an artist for a living. Oh, God, that is a hard life. Also, hi, Ph.D. Hope you're doing well. God dang. She's hustled. Hearing about the people who have moved to Japan and tried to make it big on the idol scene, so much respect. So much respect. Again, I would not make a decision like that. Like that's a lot of risk involved. And I'm not gonna take that much risk. It's basically a high risk, high reward situation. And while it does make life more interesting, I think life should be really boring sometimes. Wait. Was that? That's a real picture. There's no grass in there, but that's a fence. Okay, we're good. Sorry. Silent singer, overworked and underpaid. Yo, that's so valid. Silent singer, overworked and underpaid. Okay, okay, the office is kind of a coffin, I do admit, but like, yeah, anyhow. Until office where you're laid, yet a thought persistent optimist, you ought to be afraid. Saw that nothing wrong in writing songs behind the lonely shade. Is the world a sadder place without the words that you conveyed? When the ladder fell and shattered every bar that we had played. Does it matter in the end? The sound diminished and decayed. And your friends grew tired of fantasy, you're wishing they had stayed. You don't get. I don't like the song. It's making me feel things I do not want to feel. I don't want to feel these things right now. And see, like every song, there's like one section that's like, yeah, we're just gonna punch Zhuni in the face with a brick. That's fine. I love getting hit with bricks. Like that's like my favorite hobby, you know? Toss bricks at me, please, please, more bricks.
Just say I miss you. You watch your heroes fade into the rear view mirror of the villain you portrayed. Stop the pity party. Listen, you don't get to be dismayed. You don't get to be emotional. If you're blessed, you got it made. These the best of years of life because you chose to make a trade. Recollect the days you hoped and you prayed for this. What is there to miss?
Oh God, dang it! Oh. Okay, to COVID shutting down her place to perform. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. Like, oh my God, this song, like that whole verse. Find a wasted time of our lives. A coffin until office where chasing fireflies between the soaring high rise.
Voices left a trail behind to find a wasted time of our lives. Silent singer, overworked and underpaid. Dicks and opposites, a coffin until office where you're laid. Yet a thought persistent optimist who ought to be afraid. Saw the nothing.
Go ahead, clip it. It's fine.
Wrong and right and songs behind a lowly shade. Is the world a sadder place without the words?
Sorry, I just these words probably hit harder than they need to. Oh, sorry, we're good. We're gonna move. We're gonna keep going.
Every bar that we had played, does it matter in the end? The sound diminished and decayed. And your friends grew tired of fantasy. Your wish.
Oh, sorry. Fun musical cue. If you listen here, where every bar that we played, you'll hear a violin fade in and fade out, and that's the decay.
Bar that we had played, does it matter in the end? The sound diminished and decayed. And your friends grew tired of
The music is like the ba, and it fades out.
fantasy. You're wishing they'd stay. You don't get to say I miss you. You watch your heroes fade into the rear view mirror of the villain you portray.
I feel like the violin here is actually supposed to be symbolic of or symbolic of a voice.
You watch your heroes fade into the rear view mirror.
Cause like here she's talking about you're wishing they had stayed and the violin's back.
I miss you. You watch your heroes fade into the rear view
And then
mirror of
it's
the
gonna
villain
fade
you
again.
portray. Stop the pity party. Listen, you don't get to
It's like a
be
conversation
afraid.
she's
You
having
don't
with
get
the
to be
violin.
emotional. You're blessed you got it made. These the best of years of life because you chose to make a trade. Recollect the days you hoped and you prayed for this. What is that a mess? Fade in, fade out. This is your dream without a direction, roaming aimlessly. There's nothing left back there for me. Pretend it's the end of a made-up story. Fly.
I don't like this song. I don't like it because it makes me feel things. Like, sorry, it's a really pretty song. And not that her other songs are not pretty. They have very different adjectives to describe them. But like, I feel like this one is very reminiscent of what we had earlier with Cursed Night. This sounds like Cursed Night in tone, in writing. And I enjoyed that.
Thanks for saving my life. I was hopeless, escaping, driving roadless.
Also, if there was bars that she played at, I do like the reference to like the big bands here. Is like big bands usually play at bars. It's like, you know, she's in the nighttime. Like the whole song, the vibe of the song is like, this is nighttime vibes. Clearly all the art in here is in the evening. If she is playing at bars, sometimes bars have like the big bands playing at them. I feel like the imagery and the visuals for this really line up with the story that she's telling.
We were singing at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died. I'll say goodbye to the soul inside.
I also really like these breaks in animation to have like actual real like IRL cuts. I feel like it makes the song a lot more impactful in terms of, while she is a VTuber, there's a real person behind this who has been really grinding. These last lines I think are really interesting as well. It's like, oh, it's like an anime. It's like, haha, like we're high schoolers. This is the typical fantasy of high school. And I feel like she's done that in the past, even like with her intro. It's like, oh, I know what the tropes are and I know how to play them. And I think that's really smart of her to pull into those tropes.
Waking up now to my real life. Let me daydream. So the next flight, drowning so long. I got older. Now the crowd's gone. Is it over? Is it over?
I think we're the same age. I think we're similar age. I'm gonna leave that there. I have a feeling. Like my gut says like I think we're in the same age range. I think we are. Okay. Let's go to her videos. So we made decent progress through a lot of her work. So we made no progress. We barely made any progress. Good Lord. We made it to like the first 4 lines. Oh my God. We have like nothing. Okay. We'll get another Callie stream at some point. My overall take. Let's play through. So I think Callie's music in general, in the songs that we've seen, she definitely showcases a lot of her. One, let's start with she's very smart and she knows how to write her lyrics well. She's also been really, really vulnerable and open with her music and is not afraid to hop into controversial topics. And I think those are some really fun qualities to her music, and I think makes it really fun to listen to. I will continue listening because there's a lot of stuff that I haven't covered, and I think I probably need to do some more homework before actually hopping into some of her work. Ooh. Also, I think the thing I didn't talk about was the versatility that she has so far. Like even her growth as like coming from these earlier songs to where she is as of 2 years ago, 2022. It's been really cool to see her growth and her production value. The production value got insanely crazy. Given, yes, Hollow Live, but she really cranked out content like none other. Like I really, dang. And yeah, I am enjoying going through her songs, and I would like to probably read more into some of her Wikipedia page. Yeah, I think that's just what I'd have to do. Oh wow, she has a lot of stuff going on. So I think for now we will call quits here. Just stuff coming up for this week. Thursday we will have our 10-hour Elden Ring stream. So if you would like to watch me play Elden Ring for 10 hours, you're welcome to join. Let me switch screens really fast. Also, the other reason why we're ending stream early, I do have a couple things I need to prep for the Elden Ring stream. So for Elden Ring stream, it will be the first time I do a 10-hour stream and probably the last time I do a 10-hour stream. I don't ever do 10-hour streams. I barely make it over 3 hours. But I can definitely put in hours on Elden Ring, and if not, I will just change it in the middle of the stream because I can. But I will have monetary things. So if you'd like, we will have a couple songs that will be sung every time X amount is donated for folks who need hints. The other song is... I'm gonna toss in some other songs. I think I'm gonna put in some push-ups, but we have a cap on push-ups. I have to make sure my body is like functional, so I'd like to be able to swim without dying. So we'll have like some push-ups and squats, but not too many since I'm not doing my training on that day. I'll also have, what else will we have? I would need to make a Batsu wheel, and there will be good times had during the 10-hour stream because you're not getting another one. Also, Eric, I'm really glad. I think one of the things that I try to do on this channel is let's take normal things and make them as educational as possible. As much fun as I have dying multiple times and making silly music, at the end of the day, like, I am an educator at heart. It is what I do, at least I try to do. And I really hope that I can share the goodness of edumacation. And hopefully you learned something from this stream, like one thing. I'm not sure what. I don't actually make outcomes for this. But hopefully you pulled something from this stream. But with that, I need to ship you all off. Get out of here because I need to take some time to prep. And definitely not play Elden Ring, because I may or may not have field work tomorrow. I do have field work and I need to wake up on time. And if I play Elden Ring, I will not get anything done at all. It will be the worst of times. And someone's playing Elden Ring. We are... Wait. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know where to go. Should we raid an Elden Ring streamer? We're gonna raid an Elden Ring streamer because we love Elden Ring. Yeah. Oh no, she's really far. I don't want that spoiler. We're not raiding her. We're gonna raid someone playing Goat Simulator because Goat Simulator is funny. If you have not met Vampire Odessa before, she's on Twitch. She has a wonderful voice. She just released a single, and also she's just a lot of fun. So please do send her warm regards. She's wonderful and she's playing Goat Simulator, and Goat Simulator is hilarious. So yes, we're gonna go hang out with Vampire and go watch Goat Simulator. I will work on some stuff, but I hope I can see you all again. For new folks, since you're here, I will play the outro because the piano is up. Get out of here. Goodbye. You can have the actual one. Oh, Zhuni.